All right, let's talk about a home sweet home or home horror story. That's how two Metro Detroiters felt after dealing with a down payment disaster.
They say not only did their deals fall flat, a real estate agent took off with their cash too. 7 Action News reporter Andrea Isom went on a mission to find out what happened.
Buying a home. It is one of the biggest moments in your life, but boy, it can be stressful. Meet Jarita and Jim. Both are hard-working Metro Detroiters just wanting the best for their families.
I love this one house.
I actually like the school district for my children.
Jarita was searching for a condo in Brownstown. Jim, a humble abode in the city of Sterling Heights.
Owners accepted the offer.
We put in the bid was accepted.
Now it was time to put down the earnest money, which is basically a deposit.
And we put $3,000 down.
$2,000.
This duo had different real estate agents. However, the listing agents of their potential dwellings was the same. Mervette Barakat, the principal broker and agent of Real Estate Dreams International in West Bloomfield.
Everything started off normally.
Until
the odd thing was that she wanted to hold the earnest money deposit versus my agent holding it.
Which is not unheard of, say the experts, but not the most common practice. And that was a red flag for your realtor.
Correct. And she said, but if we really like the house, we can move forward with it.
And both Jim and Jarita did. Then, the sweet dreams of their new homes quickly turned sour. For Jim, it was the inspection.
I found a lot of things that were alarming for me.
For Jarita,
who can buy a home or a condo without knowing what the association fees are? My lender would not approve that because it was a lack of information.
We backed out.
I decided to pull out of the deal.
And they had every right, according to the stipulations stated in their contracts. Now it was time for Mervette to return their earnest money.
It's been a lot of emails, phone calls, no response, checks in the mail.
This paperwork is Jim's proof that it's almost been 6 months and bupkis.
She refused to give me the money. I filed a small claims against her and she was served.
According to Jarita, it just so happens on the exact same day.
At that point, she called me and told me to pick up my check.
Well, Jim's earnest money is still missing. So now it's time to make some calls to Real Estate Dreams International.
The number you have reached has been disconnected.
And then we showed up.
This looks like they moved out.
And my email to Mervette requesting a callback, response, interview. So far, not a peep. We also went to a house listed under Mervette's name.
So a little girl came to the door. She said, I think it's a news station. She went and ran to tell somebody that, but then no one ever came back to the door.
Meet Mike Block. He is the president of the Greater Metropolitan Association of Realtors. When it comes to the returning of earnest money,
in some companies it could be 24 hours, maybe a week, 2 weeks. This is not a hard thing to do. You write a check back to someone.
In Jim's case,
it seems odd. It does not smell proper.
Al's advice?
I would consult an attorney first. The buyer can contact the state of Michigan. There is a real estate division that handles these things. You can go to small claims court.
Jim has now done all three, and Mervette has officially been served again. Court date, late October. The good thing is there is some good news for these two.
Oh, I've located another property, purchased it, moved in, and we're good. We're happy.
I've actually found another house, and I love it.
But the news on Mervette's side may not be quite as awesome.
The state does audit brokers' escrow accounts. They do it randomly. If they're tipped of an issue, perhaps they would want to look into it further.
Buyer beware. Always read the reviews of not just the agent that you're using, but also the agent that is listing the property.
Because no one wants buying their dream home to turn into a nightmare. In West Bloomfield, I'm Andrea Isom, 7 Action News.
Certainly good advice. Buyer beware for sure. And if you have an issue you want Andrea or the 7 Action News team to look into, be sure to send us an email at tips@WXYZ.com.